Jambo, or as we say in Zambia, where I'm from, Mulibwanji Mauka, which is the Zambian greeting for safaris. So at Safari Gym again, doing another video in our series where I talk to you about safaris and what happens on safaris. And I thought today I would talk to you about the Big Five. Whilst you may have heard of the Big Five, you probably wonder what it refers to or where the saying came from. So the Big Five, of course, refer to 5 animals that you may see on safari. There's a lion, there's a leopard, there's an elephant, there's a rhino, and there's a Cape buffalo. Where the saying comes from is the old white hunters. So in the old days when they were hunting for wild game, these animals, these 5, were regarded as the most dangerous for the hunter. They were formidable foes, and woe betide the hunter who wasn't paying attention and very focused on the hunt. Cape buffaloes, for example, have been known when they're wounded to actually ambush the hunter. They'll walk through the bush and the hunter will be following behind the spoor, and then the buffalo will double back and hide in the bush so that when the hunter comes along, it charges out and it ambushes him. So that's where the saying comes from. But today I want to actually talk to you about maybe the Big 6. Maybe we should be adding giraffes, because if it's done based on size, elephants being the biggest land animal, what about giraffes? They're the tallest. Well, they're not dangerous, of course, in regards to being hunted, and they're not going to ambush you. They're very gentle, docile animals. However, lions like to attack them, and when lions attack them, they need to be careful of that kick. So the giraffes have a pretty ferocious kick that can crush a lion's skull. So it's pretty dangerous. So the lion's got to be very careful. The other thing about lions is, giraffes rather, is that they move their legs in a very different way to other animals. So they look ungainly, and if you look closely, you'll see that a giraffe moves the 2 legs on one side and then the 2 legs on the other side. Quite different to what other animals do, which is forward left and back right, move together, and then vice versa. So next time you're on safari, have a look at a giraffe. The other thing about a giraffe, of course, they have huge eyelashes, very pretty. So you ladies, next time you're out in the Masai Mara, have a look at a giraffe's eyelashes and you'll be very envious. The other thing is, if you were a baby giraffe, you would have come into the world with a big thump, because they give birth standing up. And so you kind of have a rude awakening into the world. You can read more about all this in my blog. So I urge you, go to holdensafaris.com, and every week I post a blog. And this week's is all about the giraffe. So visit holdensafaris.com and read all about it. And of course, if you can come to the office, we'd be delighted to see you. We're based in Newport Beach, and we love to see you and talk things safari. So until next time, it's Safari Gym, Safari Njema, which means have a great safari, and Tidzamawona. Goodbye.